All right, it's Wednesday. I'm not driving. I'm already here at the gym, but I figured I almost didn't make a video, but we're gonna do it. Oh, it's not Wednesday. It's Monday. It is Monday. We got snatches, snatch doubles. It's actually a really heavy week this week, so it's gonna be fun. There's a lot of heavy weights getting thrown around. Today we have a top set at like 245, 111. We'll probably go to like 115, which is 253. I don't know, it depends on how we feel. Yeah, I don't have much else, kind of just the intro. Feel pretty good. We're here super early because this whole week is heavy. So I'm gonna get here really early and make sure I'm all stretched out and ready to go. Like loosened up completely, nothing's tight. We got some hard work ahead of us, so it'll be fun. It'll be fun to watch though. So all right, we'll just get in there, jump into some snatches. I'm not gonna video any of the stretching or anything because that's boring. So
come on, you got shoulder.
okay, that was a good day. Damn good day. Let me adjust this a little bit. Dude, we are, there's a lot of like days where, like last Friday, I don't know, I didn't feel very good and I wasn't happy with the way it went. I'm a little bit bummed about the way the squat went. I mean, you'll see it. Like I had 210 and 225. I think with the cut and the weight loss, my squat has suffered a lot, right? Because squat is probably the least technical of the movements that I do pretty regularly. And it's more just like, mass and strength, right? And my strength has definitely fallen and decreased a lot. So, but it's okay. We were only able to hit like 160 for one. And my back felt not so great. So we'll go in and address that tomorrow with our mobility session and definitely work on it a lot. We gotta just start working on stuff like that in the mornings too. So anyways, there's that. Then, so that was the down part of the workout. We ended with sit-ups and back extensions. I'm gonna try to get like 50 of those done every time I'm in the gym, right? So 50 sit-ups, 50 back extensions. Just get that 5 sets of 10, 5 sets of 10, right? So we're gonna try to accumulate probably around 300 a week. Like, we are in full swing right now. We're getting into the prep for the competition in March. So I'm excited. I'm feeling good. That, training session, although I'm sore, I'm tired, it gave me a lot of confidence, right? And I think one thing I do have to work on, I'm gonna talk about this. This is what the topic's gonna be today, is focusing, right? So when you're in a gym with a lot of people, and you're kind of you know a lot of people, and you're friends with them, right? Especially in weightlifting gyms and like powerlifting gyms, you're there, and if you're not careful, it can become a social event, right? And that's good if you're not trying to go and compete and be really good. That's okay, right? But if you are trying to compete, like, just know, like, once you start getting into your working sets or even your warm-up sets, that's when it's time to really zone in and focus in on what you got to do. Like, really, you have to, like, if it's sitting somewhere else, if it's putting headphones on, right? You have to zone in. Once you start really prepping for a competition, or like really trying to progress and get better, like, once you get to those working sets, or even once you start like touching the barbell, warming up, it's time. Like, stop talking around, stop messing around, zone in on what you have to do that day. And you can take breaks. Like, that's what we did. Like, me and my coach, one of my coaches, Jimmy, like, we just got it done, right? We got through the snatches and the snatch pulls, and then we're like, okay, let's take a little break, chill out for a second, and then we'll move on to squats, right? So, just knowing, like, sometimes it's just time to focus. And a lot of people, they do these things for fun and stuff like that. But if you are one of those people, know that there are going to be people in your gym who are trying to compete and trying to really get better. Like, leave them alone. Like, let them focus in, and it's good for you too. Like, get in there and focus. Like, it is a fun thing and it is a social thing, but you're also there to, get better, move better, focus. Stop. You don't need to talk to all these other people, right? Focus. And then afterwards, go get food or just hang out. That's when it's time to, like, talk and socialize and build these relationships, right? But when you're training, it's time to train. And it is the same thing to a certain extent at, like, if you're just doing like regular bodybuilding stuff, right? It's good to just kind of, like, if you're going with a bunch of friends, my least favorite thing is when I'm doing a workout, and because I have 2 other friends there, the workout goes from a 45-minute workout to a 2-hour workout. I hate when that happens, right? Because at that point too, you're taking 2-3 minute rests, and you're just kind of wasting your time, right? Like, if you're going with a group of friends and you actually want to improve and get better and improve your physique, like, if you're going and you're getting distracted and you're messing around and you're talking and you're taking like 5 minutes in between, stop going with your friends, right? Or tell them that, like, shut the fuck up. We're here to work out. We can socialize afterwards all we want. Socialize before all we want. In the warm-up, talk, catch up. Once you start going, it's time to go. Put your phone down, put your music in, rep that shit out, encourage each other, right? But it's not social hour, right? And but this there's a caveat to this. Like, there are some people who are at the gym to socialize, and they are going to CrossFit classes, right? This is the biggest example I see, is like, people are going to CrossFit classes and, like, maybe they don't have that much social life, right? CrossFit is a great way to get in, socialize, make new friends. that is okay. That is completely fine. But if you are someone who really, really wants to get better and really wants to excel at either powerlifting, CrossFit, bodybuilding, like really wants to make a change, focus. Get in there, focus. Have a plan, know what you're gonna do, and zone in. Once you start working, it's time to work. Like, it's time to go. Yeah. Anyways, that's what I got. That's all I got today. Tomorrow we got, I think, yeah, we're gonna do a back day tomorrow. Either back or chest. I don't really know. I don't want to do arms. I'm having a little like elbow issue, so I don't really want to do arms right before Wednesday, which is a clean and jerk day. I just want to give my elbow a little bit of a break. So, yeah. Anyways, that's all. That's all I got. Calmer video today. I'm fucking excited though. Like, I'm pumped about the way today went, and I'm pumped about how the next 2 months are gonna go. Like, we're in it, and we're gonna really lock it in here, and yeah. All right. Well, that's it.